Hello there, YouTube. Welcome to a beautiful 55-degree Tuesday, the 14th, I think it is. Yes, 14th of May. Man, it'll be another beautiful day. It's supposed to be a couple of degrees warmer today than it was yesterday. And which is cooler than what it was over the weekend, which is fine. It was just perfect out here yesterday. The nice thing is I got a good night's sleep. And this morning, trying to get going, man, all I wanted to do was just fall back asleep. Wow, it's going to be a beautiful day. It's hard to believe it was just like no time ago we were talking about the nice days and there's no leaves and any trees anywhere. But man, loving this time of year, especially in the spring, then again in the fall. You know, in the hotter parts, which now it is hot around here. Not the funnest, but it's still very nice. Much better than cold and rainy. But that time of the year has its own special feeling about it too. It's just hard to ride motorcycles if you're into motorcycles. All right, let's roll out. 63 degrees, pure as sunshine, Mama.
It is. It's all blue.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Made it Tuesday.
We did.
Man, glad today. I feel a whole lot better today than I did yesterday. I've been thinking that the whole way to work. I said, man, I was tore up the whole day. Mm-hmm. So I got a couple of naps in.
Yeah.
Good night's sleep.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Love my naps.
Well, Mama,
Yes,
let's go in there and get to it.
All right. Sounds
Bust
like
her
a
out.
plan.
All right. Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday.
You too.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
Love you, hub.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
This is why a Spyder doesn't work good as a dirt bike. Look how thin cogs that belt are. His complaint was he was hearing this snapping sound because the belt was jumping the teeth. I'm sure on the front. So he's getting new front pulley, rear pulley, new belt. The discs are absolutely destroyed on it. These are not dirt bikes and definitely not a sand buggy. Look, it's everywhere on this thing. Look at the corrosion on it. Let's see, lived at the coast. Yeah, bad deal. Oh, you know I told you about I had to put the screw in that ACS arm. This is your level sensor. This is the infamous bolt that PDI have kids working on these things. Forget to put those bolts in there. That's the one that's always missing. It comes in the kit. Why aren't you questioning why you have an extra bolt? You know, I'm like, really? But anyway, that bulletin I did on that one, I took you for a ride. In fact, the last Spyder I took you for a ride on. This is the main arm, and they have this attachment. Why they did this with these newer models, I don't know. But this piece is actually hollow, so it slides. One slides on top of the other. We have the one bolt here, and there's a bolt, same bolt as this, that's on the back. I can feel the head of it. It's a little button head. It's a T25, I think, Torx. And that bolt's missing. So that goes through, and that pinches it here, and this one pinches it there. Well, we had one of the many Spyders we got for 24 that was missing that. And I had that weird new adjustment. So I'm taking the rear panel off because I don't have a dropout plate over here. And you know, it's push pins that go in everywhere. Well, I can't get it off. I said, man, it looks like the license plate's holding on to this thing. Let me flip this plate over. Well, I'll just take this. The guy doesn't own it anymore. So I'm going, man, it looks like the license plate's holding on. It was. Went all the way through. Must have stripped the bolts out on this thing. I don't know why he's drilling different holes in different places. But anyway, stripped the bolt out. Apparently all he had was that. So it come all the way through that plate, traveled all the way across, and went into the framework here. and it wasn't really holding anything, but it was enough that it was putting it in a bind, and it wouldn't allow these lower 4 clips to come off. What a mess. And then he's done something, knocked everything loose. The push pins were off of here. The door wasn't opening and shutting correctly, but it was just out of place. So fix that. Well, I'll fix it when I go back together. Man, this thing needs a serious bath. I can't get in there to show you the rotor, but the rotor's just chewed. Yeah, it's not focusing on it. So it's got all 3 rotors, all 3 sets of pads. What a colossal mess. Just rust everywhere. Not good. Missed the freak out. Annie over there just running in Annie rut, just barking crazy. Seems like I'm walking out the door. She's in full freak out. I didn't pay attention to what I was doing there, was I? The old Ascent Fusion. Them tires definitely need some break-in time because they're just not worn in and soft enough for my liking. Sure tell that almost 30% overdrive up front. The front wheels are going a whole lot faster than the rear. Dadgummit. Swallows out here making all their messes. Anyway, I got that Spyder. Got quite a bit done. Got the sprockets, belt, tire, and the rear disc. All that stuff is on there. Tim didn't have a whole lot to do, and he doesn't have a ton of Spyder experience, so he was helping me do that stuff. That was very nice of him to do, because, man, everything is just more than it needs to be for that thing. It's hard to believe that thing's in that kind of shape, being that young, you know. But we're gonna whip it all back. You'll see when we're done. Well, I won't be able to. Maybe I can show you what it looks like all cleaned up, but we're gonna give it a good detail. Got somebody interested in it. I mean, the things that are done are reversible, but just very, very expensive to do, and just absolutely unnecessary. It's just, you know, total lack of maintenance and neglect. But nothing's that serious that, like I say, she ain't fixable. So I still got, you know, the front rotors and pads and the, you know, doing a UVI, used vehicle inspection, which I kind of did the inspection part. That's where I came out with the list, and they refused to do it or didn't want to do it. So oddly, what ended up happening, instead of fixing it, they traded it straight across for a 2015 RT. I don't remember if it was an S or a limited, but anyway, hopefully this is, I think it was their first Spyder. Hopefully they learned a lot. Well, that's a life lesson in general. You can't do that with a car or motorcycle, you know, 3-wheeler, 4-wheeler, lawnmower. You just can't do that kind of stuff. Let's go up that hill. But some people learn things the hard way, or just life is in such a state that they can't do anything about it, and you know, you don't know. I don't know the people. I've never met the people. I just know the story. That rear end tries to swap ends with this. You might see me go buck wily with the throttle here in a second, which scares me with one hand. Okay. Now that is a fun truck. I think them silicone inserts made the tires stiffer, but everything I've watched and read about them is they do break in. That black, man, it just collects everything out here, doesn't it? You need to spend some good quality rock crawling time somewhere instead of just playing. But I do what I do. I enjoy what I do. Go the wrong way across the thing here. That's the nice thing about this one and the VRD. It kind of doesn't really care where you take it. What really matters is the fact I keep watching the model and not paying attention where the camera's pointing. I think you guys are probably used to that by now. There's that smoke. It's not looking at through the viewfinder, see what's going on. What a fun truck. That's some dusty wheels. Let's go zip across the grass here and see if we can clean it off a little bit. I come home and I was just uploading to my MacBook or storage drive using my MacBook, but just uploading footage, and next thing I know, I was out again. Got a good night's sleep last night. So I get up, I'm moving around, I go, Kelly, I said, are you still sore? She goes, yes, I'm very sore still. She goes, we did a whole lot. She goes, that's more than you and I've done, in one weekend in a long, long time. Just considering what we did, it shouldn't have taken so long. Shouldn't have wore us out so much, but you get older and you never lose that thing that your mind thinks things not going to be as big of a deal as it turns out to be. Boy, are you wrong. It shouldn't have probably taken that long, and it shouldn't have wore us out that bad, but such is life. She got a whole lot of speed to her. It actually slowed it down, putting that 27% overdrive up there, but I don't know, it's perfect for what it does, and it's fast enough, you can, do some trailing with it, just kind of run around, follow it behind. Look at Sasha over there, sacked out cold. What do you think, Sasha? Yeah, I was coming right at her, she leaped up. That's mild. She usually just freaks out running back and forth carrying on. What a meathead. So, that's just barely touching the throttle. So, it's an easy walking speed. Pardon me as I flop on the ground here. I had plans for today. And coming home and crashing out was not one of them. Come on, gal, grab. Oh. See, a lot of people still running the stock tires on them and enjoying them, but everybody says the same thing. Just take some time. They need to soften up. The foams, those Endura synthetic foams or synthetic tire inserts, they'll soften up. Some are saying that they wish they would have went to the next level stiffer because they got too soft. I was thinking, man, how much time does that take? Apparently nowhere near the time I've spent on it. See if we can not hit the roof. What was that we did? Was that yesterday? What did I take out yesterday? Was that the Vanquish? I don't remember. Oh, that was the Gen 8 V2 Red Cat. Yeah, it's funny. I was actually thinking about taking the Gen 9 Red Cat today. I thought, been goofing around with other things. Let's try the Fusion. Even though I've recalibrated that thing, that reverse is touchy. The transition, I can widen that gap using the Fusion Pro, but I don't want to dummy it down too much either. Do a little zip thing around the old burn pit. I actually still use that as a burn pit every once in a while. That's wide open. So, you know, increasing the overdrive at the front, which actually is using the transfer case, and decreasing it in the rear. Well, I feel compelled to explain that to you in case you don't realize it's kind of the same effect. But by doing that, I actually prefer to leave the rear alone and go, you know, more up front, but that's not the way they have it set up. And yeah, I can manipulate it. I can put it back to 1-to-1 even. Got all the stuff to do it that way, but I just like it being overdriven on the front. But unfortunately, doing this way, it underdrives the rear, which slows the vehicle down. Yeah, such a fun vehicle. One thing I've noticed that nobody said anything about, but I noticed in all of them, that the red anodizing isn't quite so red on the lug nuts. It's just a lighter color, almost bordering pink. It almost seems like it should be redder. Get her over here so you can see. All the other anodized bits have a distinct, cool red look to them, and these are slightly pink. It's like the anodizing just isn't as thick on them. As pretty as a picture right there. Anyway, that may or may not be the thumbnail for today's video, which you'll see tomorrow. But I'm gonna grab the mama and do a goodbye before we lose all our good lighting out here. Well, hello there, YouTube. Well, this is not how I planned my evening to come out, but sometimes your body has other decisions.
Yes, it does.
I sat there and had a quiet moment. That was all she wrote. So I got a little evening kicker, relaxation, I guess. Still sore in my legs, you know, all that squatting and carrying on. Like I was saying earlier, I said, asking Kelly, and she goes, yep.
Yeah, it's still sore.
Yep, starting to show your age or whatever. It just shows you're not active enough.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a lot of work, but it shouldn't hurt you that bad, you know.
Mm-hmm.
In your younger days, you wouldn't even know she even done anything.
Yeah.
You'd just be mad you wasted time riding a motorcycle or chasing the mama around or something, you know? But anyway, it was a good day at work. Did you say you were busy today?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think what she said when we were driving home. I think I went up there once. I went up for that chain breaker or press tool thing. That was it. But yeah, it went quick. Quick when you're busy like that.
Yeah.
Oh, the little rabbits are doing great, eating perfectly. In fact, they're slowing down to a point because it gets to a point where you feed them at night and in the morning. I think they might be almost to that point.
Yeah.
Or Kelly's learned to feed them, don't wake them up and feed them. Well,
no, wait till they're running around and go, okay, let's eat.
Yeah, then they'll eat good. Their eyes should be opening up.
Soon,
yeah,
I hope.
It's about 10 days is when their eyes open up, so we'll know when they're around 10 days old.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, on that, we'll bounce.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Wednesday or Thursday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We'll see you in the morning.
Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.